Use the diagram information and proof to answer the question. Given segment AB is congruent to segment AC, point D is the midpoint of segment BC. Prove that segment AD is perpendicular bisector of segment BC. Okay, this is a proof, and it wants to know what is the correct reason for statement 5. So if you come up here, what is the correct reason for statement 5? This is what I would do for a proof. I would duplicate this tab, so I'm right-clicking my mouse, click duplicate, pulling this over so that I can look at it, and I'm going to select show all because I'm going to scan for a proof that looks similar to this one. And this one looks similar. It's not set up quite the same. On the prove, it says prove that the distance of AS is equal to the distance of SB. So I'm going to keep scanning and see if we can have a proof. Okay, so it says the distance of LM is equal to the distance of MN. Prove that the angle of L is congruent to the angle of N, which is not all of what we're looking for. So I'm not seeing one that's set up quite super similar to this, so I'm not going to use those proofs as an example, and I'm just going to read through and see if I can follow through the statements to this statement 5 to see if we can answer this question. Okay, so segment AB is congruent to segment AC, point D is the midpoint of segment BC. That's given. Okay, so they have that marked. AB is congruent to segment AC. Done, and point D is the midpoint. So D bisects segment BC. That's the definition of a midpoint, because right here it says point D is a midpoint. And then it says segment BD is congruent to segment CD. Right there. And the reason is because it's the definition of bisect. So again, they made the statement up here that D does bisect it. That's the definition of bisect, means it cuts it into two congruent parts. And then they're stating that segment AD is congruent to segment AD. So that's this line right here. So then it says triangle ABD. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by what? So notice when you're stating the triangle congruence, you have side, 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 angle, or angle, side, angle. Those are the three main go-to: side, 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 and angle, side, angle. That was part of Unit 2. And so that's good to keep in mind. So what do we have? Do we have any angles marked? No, we have all sides. So this would be side, side, side congruence. We have AB marked the same as segment AC. We have BD marked the same as segment CD. And we have AD as the same side. So of course it's going to be the same measurement to itself. So this one's going to be the side, side, side congruence postulate.